Leaving Bryce Canyon's cool hoodoos behind, we stepped into something completely different. Two deserts, two extremes. Valley of Fire and Death Valley. Places where heat and beauty collide, reshaping every assumption of what a landscape should feel like. This is what happens when you learn to move with the desert's rhythm. Just an hour northeast of Las Vegas, Valley of Fire looks like another planet entirely. Red sandstone rising in waves and arches, shaped by wind and water over time. We arrived with plans to camp. The heat had other ideas. Sometimes wisdom means knowing when to bend. So we pivoted to a hotel in Overton. The most underrated travel companion in the desert is air conditioning. Back to the park at golden hour, the desert softened. The land speaks for itself. Petroglyphs still remain here, reminders that people have walked this land for centuries. Yet even those marks fade beside the beautiful colors, shapes, and textures in this place. The rocks seem to burn from within, both from heat and light. This is the fire the valley is named for. The desert quiet wrapped around us. Just footsteps, just stone, just stillness that goes deeper than silence. Death Valley doesn't hide its extremes. Lowest point in North America. Hottest air temperature ever recorded. And a scale that may surprise. At Zabriskie Point, the Badlands ripple outward in color and texture. This is Death Valley's famous Badlands. Beautiful layers and stripes of different colors, from rock, minerals, and ancient lava. Hey, we're out here at Death Valley, California.
It's hot.
It is hot, very toasty.
Even the wind is hot.
Yeah, hot breeze. Haven't made it to the lowest point yet, but we're at Zabriskie Point. Just kind of overlooking the region behind us. We climbed the short trail in 115-degree heat, moving slowly in the unrelenting sun. Note to future travelers, there is no shade. These views have inspired more than just tourists. U2 featured this landscape on the Joshua Tree album cover. Star Wars filmed scenes here for A New Hope. Mudstone hills shaped by ancient waters are mesmerizing. "20 miles south lies Badwater Basin. All right, we're out here in a very, very hot desert.
Otherwise known as Death Valley.
Yeah, but we're alive, so yeah. It's good. It's at least 115 degrees. We have some little cloud that just rolled through, covered the sun for a second, so refreshing reprieve.
Great salt flats, and what is it, like almost 300 feet below sea level?
Oh yeah, it's pretty cool. Lowest on Earth, actually. So.
And some of the hottest.
Walking onto the salt flats feels like stepping into another world. Salt crunches underfoot, forms polygons where water evaporates faster than it can be replaced. These salt flats cover nearly 200 square miles, mostly table salt, with calcite, gypsum, and borax mixed in. The name comes from an old surveyor whose mule refused to drink the salty spring water. Smart mule. Here's the wild part. Mount Whitney the highest point in the lower 48 states, sits just 84 miles away. From 282 feet below sea level to 14,505 feet above, one of the most dramatic elevation contrasts on Earth. So dramatic, in fact, that NASA named the lowest crater on Mars Badwater Crater after this place. All right, heading out of Death Valley. We survived. Need a sticker that says we survived Death Valley. Yeah, fortunately we have a little reprieve with some cloud cover for a minute.
Oh, it's huge.
But yeah, even the air is hot.
Yeah.
The wind.
Hard to catch your breath out here.
Pretty unique experience, I think.
Yeah.
Walking on the salt flats. All right. On Artist Drive, minerals paint the canyon walls in impossible shades. Reds and pinks from iron, greens from volcanic ash, purples from manganese, yellows and golds from iron oxides. A palette only God could design. Scientifically, it's what geologists call an alluvial fan. This area is called the Artist Drive Formation, evidence of Death Valley's most violently explosive volcanic period. 4,000 feet thick, created by volcanic rocks reworked by hydrothermal systems. Here, the desert dictates every choice. We carried gallons of water, moved quickly between car and viewpoints, like air-conditioned safe houses. Learned that distances here are deceiving. What looks close is not. For centuries, the native people of this valley, the Timbisha Shoshone, learned to live within its rhythms. Later, borax miners struggled in these harsh conditions. Each story echoes the same truth. Survival here demands humility before the land. Driving between these two parks, you see how small we really are. The desert dwarfs human ambition, really puts things in perspective. Valley of Fire revealed beauty through patience. How waiting for the right light transforms everything. Death Valley demanded humility in the face of its scale and the elements. Together, they reminded us about timing. The desert rewards those who wait and punishes those who rush. Sometimes the most lasting encounters are brief but unforgettable. Sometimes beauty shows itself in the very extremes we want to avoid at first. These deserts stay with you long after the air conditioning cools your skin. They change how you think about resilience, about finding beauty in challenging places, about the incredible artistry displayed in stone and salt and light. If these stories resonate with you, go to somegreatplace.com.